Hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. My name is Catherine, and we are here in the Northeast Zone 6 in the Boston area. And my garden is an urban garden. I call it my urban English style cottage garden, where I plant all types of things. I love abundance and I love the naturalistic style. I love that um, abundant feeling when my plants just intermingle with one another and they overflow, and that many times they have to duke it out to see what will survive and what won't. But I do help them out along the way. I do love the garden. My garden is my sanctuary, and it's also my place where I think. It is my therapy. And during these times where we've had to spend a lot of time at home, my garden was the place in which I received a lot of comfort and solace. And also sharing my garden with you all has been a great pleasure. It's a place in which we have been able to come together and grow together. I really love my gardening community because we've been able to come together and talk and chat and enjoy the garden. So yeah, I love to grow together, where we come up with ideas and strategies and things that we need to do to make our garden a success and a pleasure. So I am happy to be here with you today on this warm August evening here in my garden on my deck. And one of the things that I've been thinking of is, what do I want to do for spring next year? How can I start to think about spring? Yeah, that's right. I know that there are some people who have already started to order their tulips and their spring bulbs. Well, I don't really order any. What I do is I wait, of course, until I see them in the big box stores, and I buy my tulips and spring flowering bulbs then. Um, and I love to buy them, of course, at Costco. But that is something to think about. Where do you want to plant them? And how do you want it to look? And yeah, my urban cottage garden area in the front of my yard, where I have planted a lot of cottage style flowers like zinnias, and well, my cosmos are doing very well, and bachelor buttons, but I've had great success with marigolds and things like that in the front. That garden area didn't do that well this year because of the lack of rain. And we have been experiencing drought-like temperatures here in the Northeast, so it hasn't been as bountiful as I anticipated that it should be. However, I'm excited though for the spring, and I'm looking ahead, and I'm looking to possibly removing all of those plants from the front, and planting out a really spectacular spring bed of bulbs with tulips and alliums and some other flowering tulip bulbs, something different. So if you can think of some tulips that you think, or some other spring flowering bulbs that I should try, let me know in the chat, and let's have a conversation about getting ready for spring. The other thing, oh, it's really hot, so excuse me. The other thing that I'm getting ready for too are my mums, getting them ready to plant in the garden so that I'll have a really beautiful fall showing. and the mums are out. They're in the stores. So we've been adding and buying some more, and I just love this arrangement here with my container to grace the table. And I also went picking my tomatoes and cucumbers and getting things together. So come on and join me in the chat. Don't leave me by myself. Who's there? And let's have a conversation. Let's chat. Yes. Um, I am running a little behind time, so I hope that doesn't discourage people. I hope that you all will come on and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Yeah. So I pulled out my journal, and I have been thinking about, well, what do I want to do for the spring next year. And because I had written down a lot of things that I did in the springtime, getting ready for the summer garden and other plantings, um, it is now time to push ahead and think about what I want for the spring. And some of the things that I was thinking about planning for doing what I need to do now in the fall for the winter garden and winter interest, and also for early spring interest. Some of the things that I would like to do is to look at the shrubs. And actually, I'm sure that a lot of the shrubs are on sale. Like, for example, boxwoods and some of the evergreens, and even the spring flowering shrubs that might be still there, like azaleas and things like that, that I can add to my garden now, plant them in the fall so that in the spring they'll be able to flower, get their roots settled in and flower. And then start thinking about the tulips. What tulips do I want to add to the garden, and where I want to add them? And then also with that, just thinking about um, if I'm going to do winter gardening, which I want to do, now that we've gotten a little rain here in the Northeast. It has just been very, very dry. So it's a little, I have to say, a little discouraging as far as putting seeds in the ground and having to water them continually. But now that the rain has started to come and there's a little bit more moisture in the air, I feel good about getting started with the fall gardening, and starting those seedlings and just planting them in. And that's part of it as well. But then, as I said before, for the fall right now, definitely getting some mums in the ground to add that color. Give the areas that need a little boost in color to add some mums there. I love mums, I think, or chrysanthemums. I think that they're a beautiful, underrated plant they appear to be very common, but they do give a sense of life to the garden, especially in areas that the annuals have kind of petered out on and about to die out on, especially with the lack of water. Who is there? Come on and join me in the chat, so I'm not talking to myself. Come on and join me. Yes. Where is everyone? Yes. Hello, hello, hello there. Hello, hello. Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home, that's right. Grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Uh-huh. Yes, where's everybody? Come and join me. Yes. I know I was late. I'm sorry. Come and join me now. But anyway, I'll keep on sharing until um, the others come on. Yeah, so if this year I created this journal, which is the Garden to Call My Own, the Intentional Garden Journal 2022, and I'm looking forward to creating another one for 2023. So a lot of the things that I did add to this journal, um, I'm thinking of um, adding other parts or sections to it from our discussions that we've had here at Catherine's Garden and Home. And it has really been great because I've been able to think about each of the seasons and what we want to add and subtract and what we've really enjoyed doing and creating here in the garden. So I think that this time during the summer, what we all are very much aware of is the changing of the climate change, with the lack of rain, or for some the abundance, the overflow of rain, and how are we going to deal with these changes that are occurring in our different areas. I know that a lot of places have experienced drought, and so what can we do differently next year so that we'll be prepared for that? Hi, Kathy. Have you ever done sheet mulching with cardboard? Yes, I have. Celine, how are you? Good evening, Miss Catherine, gardening friends. Hello, Beverly. Yes. How are you all? Rambo, finally. Oh my God, I thought I was going to be talking to myself for a little bit. Hello, Rambo. How are you? Oh, I was trying. Mm. Yes, I did the sheet gardening. Just saying hello. That's good, Rambo. Yeah, I was slow starting and I had so many different fails. I have another channel and I actually started the live on the wrong channel. It was just, I was like, where is everyone? It's like, when they say you're hearing crickets, that's how it felt at the time. It was terrible. But then I recognized that something was wrong, and I switched over to Catherine's Garden and Home channel, this channel. And I'm so finished. I'm so tired. Hope you have a beautiful and a blessed day. God bless all. Thank you, Rambo. Thank you for stopping by. At least I know that I'm on the right channel. Oh, that's so good. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I understand, Rambo. Thank you for stopping by all the way from the UK. I feel so honored to know that someone all the way over in the UK is willing to stop and say hello to me. What a blessing. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give me a like so it could draw more over. So come on over and continue to watch, and much blessings to you, Rambo. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Now, Celine, you were asking me about sheet mulching. Yes, I strongly believe in sheet mulching, and that is exactly what we need to do now because of the way that things, like and shared, outdone. Thank you, Rambo. You did your job. Thank you. Bye. Celine, yes, it is good, especially with the way that the the dryness, the fact that we've been getting less rain and so forth, with the drought conditions. Mulching is number one. Number one. And trying to keep the moisture in the ground. So I strongly believe it is called the no-dig method. Hey Monica, how are you? Hi Catherine, I'm here. Hello all in the chat. How are you? Deborah, hey! Oh, oh no, my phone. Darlene Brown, hello, God blessings to everyone. How are you, Darlene? Yay, you all showed up. Yay. I thought I was going to be by myself. Oh, no. It's so good to see you, my gardening friends. Hi, everyone. Beverly, thank you so much. Yes. Grow, 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 grow together. Yes, that is so great that you all have come. I am so blessed. Celine, I sheet mulch over thick crabgrass to start a new bed garden, and still what happened? That's good. Sheet cardboard mulch over it, and put the layers down, right? And then you put your compost on top of the cardboard. Put your compost, and then put your plants in down into the compost, right? And over time, the cardboard is going to smother out the crabgrass. Now, crabgrass is very, you too, Catherine, you look beautiful this evening. Thank you, Monica. I need that encouragement. I still plan, should I wait till spring to start a new border bed in my front yard? No, you could act, if you put down, yay, Sadie, how are you, my sweet? Woo. I was over at the other channel, Sadie. I started there. I was like, what? I think I'm on the wrong channel. But here I am at the right channel. Thank you for answering my question. Celine, I'm sorry. Let me get back to you. Yes, honey. You can, all right. So when you're actually doing the very best thing. When you're starting a bed, don't dig it up. Don't dig up the ground. Layer it though with cardboard. Put down a layer of cardboard, thick cardboard, and then put a layer of compost on top of it, right? And then you can plant in the compost. You may have to make a little hole in the ground, right, to plant the 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 shrubs or whatever that you want to plant in. But yes, you can plant directly into the compost, and dig a little hole there though through the cardboard where you're going to plant the plant in, so that the roots can go through, have a little easier time going through. So you may have to dig through the grass too, so that you see dirt, and then plant it in, and then put the soil right over the roots, so that it it will grow. The plants will grow. And the thing is that the cardboard will decompose. The cardboard will decompose, and it's really great because worms love cardboard, and you'll see them after a while. They will be moving through the um, the dirt, and actually enrich your soil. Because the worms will leave the worm castings, and it will enrich your soil, and you'll see things grow really well. The same crabgrass will become like a fertilizer, and it'll help to really help your your plants to grow well. Deborah said, I started all of my gardening by layering them. I'm still building up my border garden thanks to Miss Catherine. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yes, there are a lot of good people. I don't know if you have Instagram. There is a person named Jay's Garden Journal, something like that, Jay, and she is a true believer in laying the cardboard, then putting down on top of that the compost, and starting a brand new border bed. She is fantastic. Her name is Jay, on Instagram. She's an African American woman. I think she's Jamaican roots, but she is fantastic, and she shows you those little quick Wow, awesome. Thanks a bunch. I felt discouraged. No, don't feel discouraged at all. You're doing the right thing. Years ago, I used old newspaper, which acted the same as cardboard, so good for the soil. Yes, newspaper is good. But there's something about cardboard, and you want to use the brown cardboard. Check it out, because not all you don't want cardboard necessarily that has the ink, the printing on it. I mean, you could do that, but layer it down, and or you can you're on the right path, Celine. Yes. Yeah, Jay's Garden Journal. Yes. Yes, she is fantastic. Are you on Instagram, Catherine? Yeah, but I don't keep up with the Instagram as I should, Sadie. I my Lady Wisdom Speaks. She's on Instagram, but that I do a lot of my gardening on that too. But I haven't been keeping up with Instagram. Most of my energy, yes, she's great. Yes, most of my gardening I'm doing on YouTube. I kind of like narrowed everything down to YouTube. But I do have a Instagram page, and I tried to start my Catherine's Garden Home. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Darlene. What is her name? Jay's Garden Journal. Celine has it down there. Jay's Garden Journal. I think that's her. Yeah, that's her. And she's a black woman, and she's great at that. And she shows you. The thing about her is that she creates borders, like what you want to do. She lays down the cardboard, then she puts the compost on top, plants in her plants, and you should see her garden. Fantastic. Fantastic. She's just she everything that you want to do, especially if you're starting on, say you have a new nothing but grass, and you want to start a new border for your, you have a lot of land and you want to start flower borders, gardens. She will give you some great inspiration, and she will show you how to do that. Now, I did that too when I was starting my new garden in the front, my jewel garden, last year. I did that. I did the cardboard and mulch. With that, I used wood chips because I wasn't sure what I wanted to grow yet. So I put down wood chips. I put down the cardboard, and then I got wood chips. I had cut down trees, and I just covered the cardboard with wood chips. And then this year, I then got some compost and put it on top. So the wood chips had started already to decompose, and the compost was thick enough that my ground covers and things like that I had planted um, was able to grow. But right now, things started grow. I grew earlier in the spring. I had seeded out and created like a kind of meadow look. Um, I did a lot of things. But then I ended up pulling out a lot of the cosmos and the bachelor's buttons and things like that, because I wanted it to be a little bit more refined. And then so I went back and I layered everything with cardboard, and I just put mulch, colored black mulch. And what I'm going to do in the fall, later on when I get my tulips, I'm going to get some fresh tulips and plant the tulips in that same area. And I think it's going to look really, really pretty, because it'll be all set for the spring. Because in that area, I know that I'm not going to be planting any food stuff, so it's okay for me to use the wood chips that I have, the colored wood chips. So I don't mind using that over there, because I do like the black soil. I like it looking dark and pretty, and I kind of wanted a little more definition there, even though I like the abundant look. So, I mean, if you look at some of my videos that I'm doing, you can see that I did kind of clean up the area, especially for the roses, because I wanted the roses to have a little bit more air. But now they're kind of being overtaken by my squash plants, and I want squash. So I let the squash vines trail through that garden area, and a little bit on the roses, and it looks full and nice, because I know eventually I'm going to be pulling them out. But I'm already starting to think about what I want, I want the garden to look like for, excuse me, for fall. No, for spring. Yeah, so I'm starting to think about what tulips I want to put over there, daffodils, spring flowering bulbs, and even I'm thinking, if I want to add a peony over there, and because those are spring perennials, they're going to be coming out too. To think, what if I want to plant perennials over in that garden, like peonies, um, and any other shrubs like azaleas and things like that. So um, now is the time to start thinking about that. What do you want to see in the spring? And start, pull out your catalogs and things, and just get a kind of sense of what you want your spring garden to look like, so that when you see it in the big box store, you'll know what you want to pick up, you know? Because we want to garden intentionally. So if you start to think about what you want to see in the spring, when you do see it, when you get to the big box stores and you see it, and it's before you, or wherever your garden centers, then you'll buy it because you want it, and you'll feel happy with your purchase. That's what I found was powerful with my journal this year and the intentional gardening, because I had written down what I wanted, and I already started planning out what I want to see in the garden, and I could start to envision it, so then when I came across it, I was willing to buy it. And I didn't feel like I wasted my money because I've seen what I wanted. What about the rest of you all? What are you seeing? What are you experiencing? Come on, come in the chat. Is my phone acting out? Can you see me good? Hey, everybody. How are you? What are you all planning? Come on. What else did you want to talk about today? Hello? I don't see anybody. Hello, hello. Bev, what's up? How's your garden growing? How is your garden growing, people? Deborah, how's your garden growing? Sadie, how's your garden growing? Darlene, how's your garden growing? Celine, I'm glad I could answer your questions. Hey, everyone. How is your garden growing? Hello? Hello, everyone. Oh. I'm still getting okra. We're here. You're here? Okay, good. I'm still here. That's good, Jay. Yeah. Good. What I want to see in my garden is veggies, flowers, herbs, my fruit trees blossoming. Yes, Monica. I know what you mean about the fruit trees. Um, on another note, I brought more houseplants. You did. Oh, my garden's growing with dahlia, zinnias, and lisianthus. Oh, I never grew that. Who said that? Bev. Deborah, you know what? Actually, I went to my cousin's house, and she has a whole lot of house plants, and it is so encouraging. I'm thinking of getting, remember how I had bought those container plants, those containers. Oh, it's hot. It's hot up here. In I tried saving sunflower seeds, and it was wormy. Okay, waiting on cucumbers. Oh no! I went. I just caught this cucumber before it turned yellow. Yes, my cucumbers. And I went and I actually went and picked up. I've been harvesting. Before I came on with you all, I was harvesting these tomatoes because I was going to cut flowers for my cut flower display. And for some reason, I don't know, the flowers weren't there. I wasn't feeling it. But I definitely picked up this basket fruit full of tomatoes and some cucumbers. Isn't it fabulous? And this tomato here is red on the vine. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to make myself either a cucumber drink or something. It's something cool and relaxing. It's, what did you say here? Wait, I tried saving sunflower seeds and it was wormy, Deborah said. Waiting on cucumbers. Deborah says, I have one sugar baby watermelon I've been babying. You know what? I had no success with the watermelon this year. And I planted them out early. They started early. No success with the watermelon. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm going to have to try again. Okay. And I think, yes. Beverly said, or Gardens Let Me say, yes, they are late, but I do see signs of them. Good. Good. I hope you get some cucumbers, Bev. Darling says, I don't have any veggies, but my flowers are doing good. I started some fall seeds, and I'm looking to start a bed so I can plant them or container garden for fall. Good. Good, Darlene. I was thinking about talking about that, too, today. My tomatoes did so poorly this year. Beverly, yeah, this has been a weird year. I don't know if it's because of the weather or whatnot. My tomatoes did so poorly this year. Cucumbers, tomato salad. Yes, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. That or juicing. You know how I'm kind of probably dating myself, but the V8, you know how they said I want to have a V8? Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about that too, just making a V8 drink. I threw one seed in the ground, prayed, and left it up to nature. It was sown late June. Oh, you did? Yeah. I planted a couple of those watermelon plants. I started them with seedlings, put them in different parts of the garden that I thought that they would thrive in, but they did not. They did not take off like I anticipated that they would. But you know what I'm getting a lot of? My squashes, they're now starting to show up. Yes, I have fig trees, LSU, purple, black, mission fig, and blueberry sunshine top hat. Looking forward to the fruit. All right. People, talking about fig trees. My fig tree came back. It had died back, but then it grew new shoots, new branches, and the branches have little tiny figs on them. I don't know, it's not going to have time enough to mature. That is wonderful. I was so happy to see my fig tree turn. So I know that next year I will have figs, and that is encouraging. The other thing I'm a little disappointed with is the peaches. I have plenty of peaches on my peach tree, but the peaches have worms in them. It seems like something came in and sapped out all of the moisture out of them. It's like dripping. It's really sad because the tree is filled with peaches, but they all look like they're all wormy or whatnot. So next year I'm going to spray them twice versus once because I only sprayed them once. Yes, I should be seeing that fruit next season. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's great about the figs, Monica. That's good. And the year before, I had so many figs. I had 2 servings of figs. It was so good. But you know what this year? This year has been the year of the zucchini. Okay? I have zucchini and more zucchini and zucchini and zucchini. All right? And this is a small zucchini compared to my other zucchinis. Deborah said, my figs, blueberry, lemon, lime trees produce nothing. I'm using the lime leaves to make fresh water and cooking with them. I even dried them to use this winter. Oh, that's nice. That's a great idea. The dinosaur zucchini. That's right, Monica. Remember the Flintstones? Bam, 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 bam. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, it's so funny. But I have been great in it. Oh, hi, Brampton Gardner. How are you, Rachel? Glad to have you join us. Yeah, we're talking about zucchinis. Yeah, this is a small zucchini. All right, this is a small zucchini. I have so many zucchinis. Oh, and I got one eggplant, which I made a nice dish with. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, my eggplants are now coming in. You know what I'm a little surprised about is the lack of peppers. My banana peppers, the kind of long, thin peppers, they're doing well, but my regular green peppers, nothing. I got maybe 2 or 3 small ones, but that was it this year. So this year has been a tomato year, a zucchini year. Yes, you've been busy. I see that. And you're thriving, Rachel. I'm so pleased. I see you up. You're doing a lot of videos and having a great time with your gardening. And I see that you've gotten your daughter involved with you and hubby. Yeah. I really like the baskets, the crates. The crates that you created. My peppers are okay, but tomatoes need more sun. Okay, Rachel. My peppers are producing, especially the hot peppers. Really, Deborah? That's good. That's good. This year I didn't plant any hot peppers. I usually plant jalapenos, and this year I didn't plant any jalapeno peppers. And I miss them because I know they usually produce for me. Yeah. But Rachel, your crate gardens, that is so good. I force them sometimes. You do? Well, it's good. It's good to see them. We don't know that you're forcing them. It looks like they want to be a part of your show. So that's a good thing. Yeah, so I didn't have any. Oh, it looks like it's about to rain out here. People, I might have to quit early. It is about to rain. I've got ghost peppers and cannot give them. Those ghost peppers are hot, Deborah. Oh, thank you. I love the crates. So glad my neighbor thought of me. Yeah, that was good. That is a good buy. Next year, I think you'll figure out exactly what you want to put in them. But those crates are beautiful. That's a beautiful look. I like that. And yeah, I know you will deck them out a lot. Well, you still have a lot of growing still that you'll be able to see them filled out. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, it is going to rain, people. Isn't that a blessing? Wow, we're getting rain again. Oh no, you might get more thunderstorms. I don't mind because we have experienced drought. I was actually listening to the radio. I went out and was listening to the radio, and they were saying how in the New England area that the reservoirs and rivers and lakes are really low, and some of them have dried up because of the lack of rain. So Monday was actually the one. Cilantro is doing good. That's good. That's good. So Monday it rained on Monday. It rained a little bit yesterday, and it's going to rain again today. This is fantastic. What a blessing, because my plants, I've been watering them steadily, but the flowers, the abundance of zinnias and other flowers that I was looking for, I really haven't seen, and I think it's because of the lack of rain. We had flash flooding in areas on the weekend and a ton of water. Oh, yeah, that's the only problem. But because we already have, the ground is already, ready to receive the rain, it's not so dry, I think that it will soak in versus run off. Um, because it's already, yeah, the garden is happy. Yeah, this morning I came out and my garden was perking up. Before, the hydrangeas, the leaves had dried back. I was saying to, and even though I was dumping a lot of water on the hydrangeas, it didn't matter. They still didn't perk up. They were actually, the leaves were turning brown. And this morning when I looked, the new shoots on my mop head hydrangeas, they actually perked up. I was so happy. So I'm glad to see that they're still alive and that they haven't um, totally disappeared. We should get rain tonight because my granddaughter watered my garden today. That's good, Deborah. That's good. There's nothing like rain from Mother Nature that really makes the garden perk up. So it is really, really good. That has made me feel so happy. My roses are doing good though, in the front. My mother of pearl rose is doing good. And is Celine still there? Celine, my front garden roses, I did that. I laid the cardboard down, laid the mulch on them, and then put the mulch over. And they, because of that mulch, the cardboard, the the um, the cardboard and the compost and the mulch, what the rose bushes were able to get strong roots. And this year, even throughout the drought, they have been growing very, very well because of the fact that I mulched them real well. And so that cardboard thing is excellent. The cardboard mulching and gardening is just great, and you'll have much success. And I think that that's the way that we should garden, because you're not disrupting the soil, and that the crabgrass actually is helping to fertilize and strengthen your ground, your soil, so that your plants will grow well. And that is the lesson for today. Thank you, Celine, for asking that good question, because I think that that is an encouragement to all of us. That is one way that we can beat the heat. We can have strong plants for the um, the summertime during drought. And the thing is that the other areas that I planted, and I didn't do that, where I planted my annuals and so forth, but I didn't cover the ground with the cardboard and the compost. Those plants suffered a lot, and I had to water them continually every single day. And if I didn't water them, they would start to tilt over, and it looked as if they're about to dry up. So I think that that is an encouraging word. As you are planning your gardens for next year, save some cardboard, make sure that you mulch well, cover the soil, and that way you won't have to use as much water, and the roots will stay moist, and they will be doing well. Well, my wonderful people, thank you so much. I think we're going to end a little early because today was a rough day. I was doing so many things, trying to get so many things done, and but I wanted to come on. I actually started on the wrong channel. I have another channel, more spiritual channel, that channel, and I started on this one, the live. So by the time I got over here, I had already been like 10 or 15 minutes in on the other channel, realizing, oh my goodness, I'm on the wrong channel. But I'm glad I came over, and I'm glad you came on, my wonderful, wonderful gardening friends. And you have made me very happy. Any last words do you all have to say? What are you telling me about your gardens? And what are you looking forward to for the fall? The question is this: what are you looking forward to in your garden for the fall? And I also want to invite you to visit me at my website. Late, see, I got the other one in my mind. We love you, you delightful Catherine. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. I love you too. Make sure that you visit the website, Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebly.com, and leave your pictures. Let me see what your garden looks like. I'm going to send you a picture of my very large okra. Yes, thank you, Deborah. Send me some pictures to put on the website. If you are not part of my mailing list and you would like to be a part of the mailing list, go to the website and send me an email. Go to the contact me section and send me a message, and I will put you on my email list. I'm looking forward to not dealing with the bugs. Yes, Deborah. That's good. That's good. You know, this year I didn't really have that many slugs. I think the ground was too dry, that the slug population wasn't there, because my cabbages did well. I'm actually getting cabbages, um, and they're growing. But I want to see the pictures of your garden. So people, go to the website, Catherine's Garden Home, LWS.weebly, WEEBLY.com. The way to get there real quick is go to my channel header, go to my channel, and on the border, hit that, and send me pictures. And if you are not part of the email list, make sure that you contact me, send me an email, and I'll put you on the email list. The reason why that's important, because um, that's the only way that I can stay truly in contact with each and every one of you, because they were talking about that what if YouTube decides to change something, and if they do, then I will lose contact with you. But that way, through the email, on my email list, that I am able to still stay in contact with you, right? So do that, and everyone can tell you that I'm not going to be sending you a whole lot of emails, but at least almost once a month. You know, I'm trying to do it at least once a month, to just send you an email and give you some information, maybe a thought, and just stay connected with you through email. So go to the website and leave the email. Contact me. You could even send me a picture, and I will put it on the website. Okay? And thank you so much. Yes, and I have a section there for you, my gardening friends, right? For your pictures. And if you have a comment, or you have a saying, or you have a quote, send it through email, and I'll put your quote on the website. So go to the website. That's Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebly, WEEBLY.com. It is going to be in the show notes. I'm going to make sure I put it there as well. Yes, and yeah. So yes, grow, 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 grow together. The Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Come on. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Am I singing by myself? Where are you? Come on, let's sing. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. I sing this in my garden. You do? Darren. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Uh-huh. You do? You find yourself dancing? Grow, grow, grow. That's great, Deborah. Catherine's Garden and Home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Yeah. Grow, 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 grow together. 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 In Catherine's Garden and Home. Wow, that was fun. Thank you. I'm so glad we were able to leave on a happy, good note. And so I am going to be thankful for my tomatoes. Doesn't this tomato look fabulous? I can't wait to cut it and eat it. I'm glad I didn't miss you and everyone in the chat. Well, I'm glad I didn't miss you all too. And that I pursued. I pushed to be on today. I pushed my people. I just wanted to be with you today. Yes. And so I'm going to make myself cucumber drink and eat this tomato. I think I'm just gonna slice it and taste it just like this. It is so red and beautiful. Look at that. That is right off the vine. Wow. I'm excited about that. Well, thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, and see you next time, Wednesday, and we'll get it all together. We'll get it straight. Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Have a wonderful day, my lovelies. Bye, Deborah. Bye. Add salt and bite into it. I will, honey. Bye, Beverly. Thank you for sending me that email. Monica, good night all. Till next time. Bye, Monica. Bye, Celeste. Celine, bye. Sadie. Who else? I miss Sonia. I didn't see Sonia today. Sonia, Brampton, bye, Rachel. I'm just trying not to miss anybody. Darlene, bye, Darlene. Who else? Monica, bye, Monica. Rambo was here earlier. I think that's everyone that came on the chat. Thank you for coming in the chat. It would not be the same without you in the chat. And Sonia, if you watch the replay, we missed you. Who else comes on the replay? Yeah. All those that are listening to the replay, thank you so much. And don't forget to go to the channel, and I'll see you then. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go and get me something cool to drink. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Grow, 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 grow.